Good morning, students. We welcome you for the online class. Now we have entered to the next unit, that is Unit 3. Unit name is Thermal Physics. Now, what do you mean by thermal physics? The word thermal means nothing but heat, and the thermal energy, how that thermal energy, that is heat energy, is transferred from different types of temperatured objects, and what type of the substance is getting changed when heat energy or cold energy is transferred from one object to another. So based on this topic, we are going to study what is heat, temperature and everything. Fine. The introduction part. See, as you know already that for all living organisms, what is our primary source? It's nothing but sun. Sun is our primary source of temperature, thermal energy for our living organisms. And here, thermal energy is the cause and temperature is the effect. So thermal energy is, as I told you, it is a heat. When heat made a substance to move faster, that is inside the molecules. See, if a substance is getting heated, automatically the molecules which is packed inside that substance is getting faster to move. These process will be happen only interiors. We couldn't see those things in our through our naked eye. So this all happened because of this is why this has happened is the temperature is thermal energy is the cause, and that cause make the effect. The next step, that is what will happen is the thermal energy makes the temperature to get extend level. And next thing, all living organisms need a particular temperature for their survival. See, for if you compare insects and amoebas, like bacteria, every organisms, microorganisms, as well as human beings, plants, animals. So all these in this picture it is clearly given. All these living organisms, that is things, recover energy. That is what a tropic level we say, right? So they each individual, compare with one organism with another, each organism will have a different type of temperature, that is their body temperature will be getting changed, right? That is all based on their atmosphere as well as the surrounding. So this is a common thing as well. And also we'll be going to learn in this lesson how the thermal energy is transferred, and how that transferred thermal energy that makes the entire substance to get changes, like somehow few effects are also been getting changed. So all this will be studying in this lesson. Next, temperature. Now, what do you mean by temperature? See, up to your 9th standard you have been studied about what do you mean by temperature. It's nothing but temperature is defined as it's a degree of hotness of a body, not only hotness as well as coldness, that is warm, coldness of body. So if a body is either it is hot or cold, we will be able to find, that is measured with the help of a thermometer with the instrument. That instrument will help us to note down the temperature rate, right? So here it is given in this picture. You can clearly view one is hot and another one is cold. Cold, the temperature which measures hot as well as cold, right? So the temperature is higher for a hotter body than for a colder body. So how the comparison also in this picture it is given clearly. See this side, this red color, reddish with orange color shows the temperature is hot, right? So when the temperature is hot, that is higher level, automatically the temperature rises is maximum compared with the colder one, right? So this is what the second point also is explains as well. And the scalar quantity, temperature quantity is scalar quantity, and the SI unit that all over the SI unit of temperature is nothing but Kelvin. However, we have three units. There is three types of thermometers, known as Fahrenheit, Celsius as well as Kelvin. Here the units of temperature is first in early days we will be measuring with the help of degree Celsius as well as degree Fahrenheit, and now the Kelvin temperature is maximum used in physics laboratory, that is in laboratory, as well as scientists are often used with a Kelvin thermometer. Right now, I hope you understand what do you mean by temperature and units, everything. In this temperature question is 2 mark, important 2 mark question, right? Next slide, absolute. Next, in this slide, we will be going to learn about what do you mean by absolute scale of temperature. This absolute scale we can also say as Kelvin scale. And absolute scale is nothing but, as I told you, we have three units as well as three types of thermometers: Fahrenheit, Kelvin, and Celsius. So what is that relationship is measured on this three thermometers? That is what absolute scale, right? So the temperature which is measured in relation to absolute zero using Kelvin scale is known as absolute temperature. This also we known as this also is called as thermodynamic temperature, and this is defined as, the thermodynamic scale of temperature is defined as the fraction of 1 by 273.16th part of thermodynamic temperature of triple point of water, and the temperature difference of 1 degree Celsius is equal to that of 1 Kelvin. And here 0 Kelvin is the absolute scale of temperature of body, and we have a relationship between different types of scale of temperature, and that is also given. See, simply we can say it is the absolute scale is nothing but it is the lowest limit of the thermodynamic scale. So at this time, at this temperature scale, the absolute scale temperature, it doesn't have, there is no motion as well as there is no heat will be produced. And the three scale, we have three values, three types of scale will give us three values. One in Kelvin we'll get 0 Kelvin, and in Celsius we'll be getting 273 minus 273.15, as well as in Fahrenheit we'll be getting 460, that is minus 459. See, then all the values what are all the values I mentioned you, that you will be learning in next slide. Now here I'll tell you what is the relationship between these different types of scales. See, in Celsius and Kelvin we'll be getting K is equal to, when a particular scale is measured, we'll be going with that value alone, right? So here we have taken only Celsius and Kelvin. So in the equations part, Fahrenheit will not get interrupted. So therefore K is equal to C plus 273, and in Fahrenheit and Kelvin K is equal to F plus 460 into 5 by 9, and therefore the 0 Kelvin is measured. The 0 Kelvin is equal to minus 273 degree Celsius, right? As I told you, see in this slide, absolute zero, see here measured as, now here in this picture three thermometers we have been compared: Fahrenheit, Celsius and Kelvin. See, absolute zero, what are all the values here it is given? See, minus 459 degree Fahrenheit, in Celsius minus 273 Celsius, and in Kelvin it is 0 Kelvin. So this is these three values, we have compared these three values, right? This is, we say as 0, absolute zero, fine. At this point, at this limit, there will be no motion as well as there is no heat will be produced, fine. So okay, now see in this picture I have given absolute zero values there. Freezing point of water, if the water is getting a freezing point, and room temperature, human body temperature, boiling point at extreme level, what are the temperature will be getting in Fahrenheit, Celsius and Kelvin also here mentioned. See, if it is room temperature 32 degree Fahrenheit, but here Celsius it is 0 degree Celsius, but in Kelvin it is 273.15 degree Kelvin. If it is a human body temperature means in Fahrenheit, here it is given as 77 degrees Fahrenheit as well as 25 degrees Celsius and 298.15 Kelvin. And see, boil high ranges also it is mentioned in Fahrenheit 212 degree Fahrenheit, 100 degree Celsius is a final point of Celsius scale, as well as see in Kelvin it is 373.15 degree Kelvin. So these are all the general values here. It is not been asked in your exams, but you have to know. As well, the normal temperature for human, it is mentioned in Fahrenheit is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. See, nowadays hospitals we have been using Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Celsius is prohibited. Why? Because mercury has been coated in the bottom layer, right? Fine. Next slide. So far we have been studied what is temperature and what is heat, and absolute scale, absolute zero values and all. Now we have been entered into the topic which is nothing but thermal equilibrium. What is thermal equilibrium? See, thermal, as you know, it is thermal word is nothing but it is heat. Equilibrium in the sense, if we have taken a substance, two objects with a different type of temperature, one object is hot and another one object is cold, how the heat is being transferred from? See, the heat is transferred from higher temperature to the lower temperature until the object is reach the same temperature. If we take hot coffee, and here we have some small quantity, small piece of ice cube. So that what will happen when the both thing is brought into contact? What will happen? The heat, the higher temperature of that one object make the another object will get the same level. Upon the ice cube, what will get? It get melt. Okay, so this is what the energy is transferred from higher temperature object to lower temperature object. So after this happens, what will happen? The temperature is getting same. That temperature equally made it. So, through the energy transferred, the temperature is finally it reached to the equal same state. Temperature node range வந்து same state க்கு reach ஆயிடும். அப்போ this we say as thermal equilibrium. See here, in this process of reaching thermodynamic equilibrium, here the heat is transferred from warmer object to the cooler object, and at thermodynamic equilibrium heat transfer is what? Zero. Fine. So here heat transfer is also given with a formula del Q is equal to C del T. C is equal to nothing but C is a heat capacity. Fine. Next, thermal equilibrium. With another example I have given here, thermal equilibrium. As I told you already, two bodies are said to be at thermal equilibrium if they are at same temperature by transferring heat energy to the colder object, that is higher temperature to the lower temperature. So when this process is happening, at final state the temperature both the object will become same level. So this means there is no net exchange of thermal energy between two bodies, and the top pair of objects are in contact, but they are at different temperatures. Temperature maintained is different, but it may the substance finally became as what? Thermal equilibrium. And the energy flowing from hot side to cold side. See here, red is hot and this sky blue color is cold. So finally when the two bodies became equal temperature, there in this side we'll say this as no net heat flow, and the two purple objects are at same temperature, therefore they are in equilibrium. So this part we say as what? Thermal equilibrium, and there is no net flow of heat energy here. Fine. Now what is thermal energy? See, thermal energy is nothing but it is the total energy of particles that make up a substance. When thermal is heat, so when we made a substance to get heat, automatically the total energy of the particles, interior particles, that is the molecules or atomic particles as well as the molecules, will start to move faster. If it is cold, this process will never get happen, right? It is measured in joules, and from these two pictures we can you can understand which one has more thermal energy. See here, it is a small quantity of a cup of coffee with high temperature, but here heat is cold. Entire substance is fully is what? Snow and ice. So here compare with these two pictures, this ice cubes, this is what a cold temperature has a high temperature, compare with this single cup of tea, right? And next topic will be entering into heat energy. See, in these two pictures it is clearly given. See, one activity, if the boy takes his hand away from the kettle, because the boy feels the heat of the kettle. See, if we touch heat substance or heat utensil, we couldn't touch continuously. Why? Because the heat, we can't bear it, right? So the heat is transferred from kettle to boy's hand. If it is not transferred, we can able to hold it, right? So here what will happen? The energy is getting transferred from where? From hot object to cold object. So that is what heat. The definition of heat is transferred from hot object to cold object. And see here, ice cubes also, if the ice melts when is in the boy's hand is cooled, the heat is transferred from the boy's hand to ice. So because as I told you, the human body have a particular temperature, that is eating temperature, right? So because of our own temperature, body heat, the ice cube is getting melted. Fine. So from in this activity, the heat is transferred from hand to the ice cube. Fine. This is what heat energy, how it is transferred, we have shown. Fine. Now in this slide, heat is nothing but it is a form of energy that is transferred from a region of high temperature to of lower temperature, and heat is a form of energy. It is given here. See, sun is a primary source of heat energy, and most of the sun is radiated back into space, and it only have a small amount of it reaches to the earth to keep it warm. As it means we didn't receive the sun's entire heat energy, we have just only received its radiation, right?